Hi, it's Kate from the Easy Living Centre and this is Lesley. So today we're going to be talking about mobility aids, but specifically about walking sticks. So,
now if you need a little bit more support with your walking stick, it's quite good to have a quad base on the bottom, because that will give you the 4 prongs to give you a much safer and more support as you're walking. Always remember to have the walking stick at a level of around about your hip line, because then what it does is that it keeps you upright enough, but it also as a support system that you can weight bear on it. Now if you go to fall or trip, you're able to weight bear on the walking stick. If it's too high, you're unable to do that.
I always think it's a good idea, Lesley, to think about the crease that's in your wrist. You can get an idea, or maybe that bony part of your wrist.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's sometimes useful. But you're right, it is about your posture, so it depends on how you feel and what is comfortable for you. So, but then, like Lesley said, this is a good one. Make sure you're walking with the prongs. You can see that they go outwards like there, so you don't want to be walking with that outwards towards you, because you could catch your heel like I just did then. So always make sure that the straighter part is on the side of your foot. So when you're walking with any form of stick, this or any of the ones that are up here, you want to make sure that the stick is on the opposite side to your bad leg. So you want the stick on the side that's the good side, and you want to think of it like a marching motion. So when you bring your bad leg, we call it bad leg, shall we, forwards, you want to also bring the stick, so you've got support on both sides. And then bring your good leg through, again, support for your bad leg. A lot of people make the mistake of putting it on the bad side, which makes sense, it seems logical, but actually the stick is more effective if it's on the right side. We do have varieties of sticks, as you can see. There's ones which are the crook stick, the crook end.
Yes, yeah.
And then we've got the flatter ones,
which is the T handle.
Yeah, and I actually personally prefer the T because that feels more...
It fits in the palm of your hand,
yeah.
More comfortable.
And the hook seems, your hand can sort of go forwards and back. You've got to get your hand almost in the right position.
Again, it's personal choice.
But it is personal choice. That one definitely feels better. You can actually get handles... Oops, sorry, Lesley. You can actually get handles that are moulded for people with arthritis, and it makes it much more comfortable for them to use. And they've got like a large flatter area over here that fits nicely in that thumb area.
That palm.
But you do have to order them in with us, and you have to make sure you tell us if you're right or left-handed as well, or which side you're going to be using the stick, because that makes a difference.
Then we have the travelling stick, the folding stick. Wonderful if you are going out for the day, if you're on a bus or you're travelling overseas. Not that you can do that quite at the moment, but we will be able to do it soon. It's great to be able to just pop in your bag. This one is ideally as this little slip band that you can pull on or off. Now you can just open it up. There you go.
Ta-da.
It's just fabulous.
Wonderful.
Set it to where you need it to be. This is probably good for me because I'm a bit of a shorty, so it's at that right height for me. Again, you can just feel where it needs to be folded. You fold through there, fold through there, fold through there, and then you can just slip this back on, and there you are.
It is a good idea as well. They've got this little screwy part, so if we take
make sure that that's tight.
Otherwise, it might fall. Not fall. It might collapse on you. So you have to screw that and make sure it's tight. Oops.
Yep. Once you get it at the right height for you, you screw that on tight. And this is called a Kiwi stick, and it's fabulous. It's got all sorts of things like our mountains. It's got our kiwi fruit, it's got the poppy, it's got the lakes, it's got the football, hokey pokey ice cream, it's got pavlova, that they don't belong to the Australians, they belong to us. So this is a fabulous stick, and you know it anywhere because of the design that it is. Also, keep an eye on the bottom of your stick. I mean, how often do you really pick it up and check it? They wear down quicker than you think, and if it wears down on one side in wet weather, it can slip easily. So please make sure that you check that.
We've got lots of, they're called rubber ferrules.
Yeah, called ferrules, and these will, in the store, we will give them to you free, because we just want to make sure that it is safe for you with your walking stick. So please come in and see us, and we will provide that for you free.
This is a little interesting gadget, Lesley.
Yeah, they're good for going on the end of any walking stick. It's almost like a quad, but much smaller. And the stick will stand up. So if you put it on the ground with that in it, the stick will just stand, which makes life so much easier than it falling all over the place.
All right. So one thing to be careful about is when you are selecting your stick, you want to make sure that you're actually selecting the right product for you, obviously. But also perhaps check with your GP to make sure that the reasons that you're wanting the stick are not something that can be resolved by medication, because sometimes people get quite dizzy if they have a change in medication, and that can cause them to fall. So it is really important to talk to the GP, and they may even refer you to the physiotherapist to make sure that you're getting a piece of mobility equipment that's going to help you but not hinder you.
Yeah, that's very important.
Cool.
There we
That's
go.
us for now.
So thank you.
Thank you.